MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best starters around do battle next. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
In the second spot,
Francisco Lindor gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
You know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Hernandez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. No one out with a runner at second. Runners on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dyson on the run. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Carlos Santana will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of height.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Neil Walker steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and two strikes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Paulson ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Edwin Encarnacion comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Runners are at second and third with one down. 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Lonnie Chisenhall stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Chris Colabello is in with two away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Miguel Montero stands in. The eighth man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. Throw to the plate goes right by him. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Paulson is there. And that retires the side. Gerard Dyson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Low for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gene Segura. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. This is line to left. Brantley is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third.
Marcus Semien gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Justin Turner set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is... Coco Crisp makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Michael Brantley will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and he botches it. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And he's got to start finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The 0-1 on its way. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A man at third with 1 away. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Squeeze attempt, misses! And I don't know whose idea that was, but predictably the 2-out squeeze play doesn't work, and the side is retired. Danny Valencia will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. High pop-up. Price has a play. 1 away. Gary Sanchez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Crisp is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Derek Nugent will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, Chisenhall. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Neil Walker is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Lonnie Chisenhall in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up. So it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with the breaking ball again here.
And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting,
Chris Colabello stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Into the seats, 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Up next for
Miguel Montero stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Dyson moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 runs across, but the second one is... R.D. Paulson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. At the plate, Greg Bird, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Price gets his sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. A little low. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Gerard Dyson stands in, looking to put the bat on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is skied into short left center. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coco Crisp is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
For the Indians, center fielder, number 4, Coco Crisp.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there by Coco as he's down in the count, 0-2. And Coco swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and he's retired for the first out.
Now batting,
Michael Brantley digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Got him. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. In now, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's running towards second. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And Hernandez will go to first. Runner back safely.
Keeping him close.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Gene Segura.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Price sets his sights, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Marcus Semien steps in now.
second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Brantley sprinting after it, and that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Justin Turner is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Neil Walker heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Hernandez gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
Walker.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Edwin Encarnacion steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he got him. Ronnie Chisenhall will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Chisenhall.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first. A stab, and he's got it. He's out.
Oh, nice pick.
Leading off the inning, Danny Valencia. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley's after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Gary Sanchez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Derek Nugent is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Crisp at the track. The wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Now batting, left fielder, R.D. Paulson.
Solo shot to right center, and they're on the board. It's 6-1. R.D. Paulson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Chris Colabello will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
Chris Colabello.
There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1.
Well, even though he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 70% of the batters he's faced, the rest of his game has not been sharp, and he's not pitching well.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Miguel Montero will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coco Crisp will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Segura for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Michael Brantley ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but he comes down with it to make the tag as he's caught stealing at second. Greg Bird will get things going here in the Mariners 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
Designated hitter, Greg Bird.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Up high, 2-1 now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he's retired 1 away. Gerard Dyson will stand in, and he, like so many others.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Pitch is popped up. Price with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Gene Segura will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Michael Brantley is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
To short. Segura has it. Spin throw. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
The batter,
Francisco Lindor steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez corrals it. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. 3-1, here it is. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Line toward the gap in left center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Neil Walker steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Shea Simmons will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Edwin Encarnacion gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one gets away. That could be a run. A play at the plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. Leading off the inning, Marcus Semien. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman,
Justin Turner swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no, they can't get there. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, 2 down now. Danny Valencia will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Gary Sanchez will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Lonnie Chisenhall comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Mark Zipchinski will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Daniel
attention, please.
Bond is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead.
Number 22, Daniel Bond.
Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Chris Colabello will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Colabello.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, one man. Steve Cishek will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Derek Nugent, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Derek Nugent.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Grounded up the first baseline. Colabello is right there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting,
R.D. Paulson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Greg Bird will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coco Crisp stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Charlie Furbush will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dyson is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Sanchez scoops it up. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nugent is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a... Striding in to start the 9th, Gerard Dyson. And they'll need him. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit out towards second. Walker's got it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Gene Segura stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Colabello in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Marcus Semien will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Now, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Justin Turner will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it's
this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Price pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Drives it the other way to deep right. Bond racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 7-2 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
First baseman
Danny Valencia gets another crack right here. Brian Shaw will make an appearance here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Adam Lind will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, David Price. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.